And so while, let us say, an eagle in its nest up in the rocks, right, is going to make a symmetrical nest, ultimately, an eagle, if they make their nests in trees, they can make their nests so large because they'll keep coming back to old nests that eventually the branches can break underneath that, right? The eagles take no thought of this. Creatures are beautiful. They take no thought of beauty. That is for rational creatures. And by rational here is not meant that I live, operate, and function according to the rules of syllogisms as laid down by Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, that I hold to Aristotle's 10 categories, that I hold to the law of syllogisms, the law of contradiction or non-contradiction, right? The law of the excluded middle, all these other things. That's not what it means. Now, I'm not saying we don't operate with those things. What I'm saying is that we are purposeful and driven by quests for the truth, for the good, and for the beautiful in what we do. This is what it means to be rational. But more importantly, it means that the seed of the word is in us. What Saint Justin Martyr talked about. The Logos has implanted himself in us. This is the true light which enlightens every man who comes into the world. From our creation. It's no hidden and secret thing in us. It is who and what we are. We run from it at our peril. And so this is what is meant by we're made a rational creature, is that we are made to know and understand who and what God is, even if we cannot comprehend him. All right? Now, how is our redemption affected? It's affected by Christ coming and taking away death. When Christ assumes our nature, he assumes it because we are corruptible and dead. What we need is life and immortality. I'm sure I've already said this, but perhaps I have not, at least not on this platform. For the Latin West, the great problem is sin. This is what tends to lead them to formulate certain things in legal terms. Now, sin is a real problem. But is it the problem? And for the Orthodox, death is the problem. It is corruption and mortality which leads us into sin. It was that we could turn away from God, part of our corruption, our mortality, that allowed us to turn away from God, our liberty. And therefore, we are lacking life. St.